Okay, so here is our hip flexor stretch. So it's really important to remember in this particular Eldoa stretch or myofascial stretch, you want to make sure that you are in a tucked pelvic position, anterior tuck. So tail is pulling under, the lumbar spine is as flat as possible to try to create as much tension along the psoas and hip flexor muscle groups as possible. First position, we're going to start always supported, and then if you feel stable positionally, then you can go to an unsupported just so the muscle tension is going to increase. So we're going to start in a lunge position. One knee down, the other foot is going to walk out and turn in to that subtle degree of internal rotation. Before I move at all, my back foot is flat to the floor and my heel is pressed open. So I'm not in my toe tuck position, I'm down and pressing my heel to the open position. From here I'm upright. I want to tuck my tail underneath first. I'm going to pull the back of my neck super straight. I'm going to shift my hips slightly over to the center between this leg and this leg, the center of it. And with the tuck, hand support here, I'm going to pull my hip forward until I feel a stretch. Stretch here, stretch to the middle. Arm comes up, externally rotate. And I'm going to take this arm, this whole sideline of the body up. I'm pulling my tail under. I feel an increased stretch all around the right hip. I press to the heel of the hand. I take the other hand off if I feel supported enough. Externally rotate and pull. So I'm pressing through the heel of my hands like I'm trying to push the ceiling up, pulling the back of my neck long, tucking the tail under, trying to think about all the curvatures, the kyphotic curves, the cervical and the lordotic curves, the cervical and lumbar flattening out. I back out in reverse. I'm going to do a 30-second version. I'm going to rest in this position. I'm going to return and do the exact same thing again for 60 seconds. I'm going to show you profile on the other side. So my back foot is down. I'm pushing the heel open. My front foot walks slightly out to the side, still parallel edge. Tuck the hips under. Pull the back of the neck long. Shift the hips over slightly so I'm off center. So my inner thigh is going to feel a little stretch on this side too, my adductor group. I'm supported. I'm trying to flatten my spine. Externally rotate. Once I'm supported, I'm externally rotated. I'm pulling my lumbar spine flat, my neck flat. I'm pressing to the heel of my hands. I'm here for 30 seconds. I return one arm. I back out. My rest is here. I don't completely undo the entire position. And then I return for the second 60 seconds part of it. And there is your myofascial hip flexor psoas stretch.